Before she can utter another word, I've already made my way towards the door of the clubroom, swiftly heading out into the corridors. It should be the same from here, probably. After checking up and down the hall from any passerby, I answer the call. Hello? I was starting to think you wouldn't answer me. Or answer, boy. Why was this part not skippable? I mean, we'd have already seen it, wouldn't we? You went to the apartment. Where the hell are you? I went to school. School? That should have ended over an hour ago. What more could you be possibly doing over there? I was at my club. I'd turn runs for another hour. Club? Don't kid me. Even if you are in one, you should have known to inform me about it. It's the truth. Oh, really now? Yeah. You should know that I have no reason to lie. Tch, lying by omission is still lying, Hallie. What are you? Well, whether you're in a club or not, it makes no difference to me. I need to talk to you in person, now. But I don't care what you have going on right now. There's only so many days in the month that I can free up my time to come down, Hallie. Even now, I only have about an hour before I'm expected elsewhere, so I won't be able to come pick you up. Meet me at the usual spot. Words I probably already said. Understood. He hangs up the call abruptly. Well, shit.
Is everything okay, Hallie? You left so suddenly.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure? You look quite... I'm fine. I don't have to leave, however... Or I do have to leave, however. Something came up. Apologies for the late notice.
It's okay, Hallie, as long as you're alright.
Yeah. Right as I grabbed my bag, I noticed Monica call out to me once more.
Oh, and remember, Hallie, there won't be any club meetings next week, or tomorrow due to the exams. Speaking of which, good luck on those.
Got it, thanks. With that cleared up, I walked right back out the door I just left from. Don't copy-paste your text! Just learn to use variables to set conditions and stuff, okay? I'm expecting there probably won't be anything different beyond this point, and I won't check again on the other routes, but we're going to let it just skip, and we'll see. We'll just see, okay? Just to be sure. Just to be absolutely sure. I can't remember anything in particular that would have changed outside of that one scene, but we shall see. Get smacked around by this guy. Such a dick. We going. How much further does it go, though? I want to say this was like the second to last scene.
Me neither. The time I had to talk with Hallie, he didn't seem like the type to act impulsively. Is there anything else he said?
Well, he did say Hallie had a run-in with the same girl we did, but that he also wasn't in any trouble. If I had to take a guess, I'd say whatever that one guy came in here for just now may have something to do with what he told us. Okay, so there was that little tiny difference there. But see, that just goes to show they know how to do tiny differences, and they don't have to copy-paste that whole block of text for 4 different routes. Seriously, don't do it. Don't copy-paste text. It's stupid, bad. W A D W. Got him. Yeah, and then there's that scene, and it's like, well, it's over. Good luck. There we go. Alright, let's go see what the other apps have for us then. I guess we'll do Sayori last. How about that? Hi, Natsuki.
Wait, you want to help me?
Is that a problem?
No, I just wasn't expecting that out of you, of all people.
Natsuki, eh? If that's the case, then I'll go help out Sayori. Knowing her, she's gonna need someone to carry all those decorations.
Okay, then that finalizes our plan for the festival.
Monica turns to me.
If you'd like, Hallie, you'll have plenty of time tomorrow to discuss festival preparations with Natsuki. It's about time we wrapped things up here for today, however, so you're dismissed. See you all next club meeting.
Yup. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it was only purely by chance that that one, or that couple of lines Monica had changed. So, I think after this Natsuki scene, we can just move right along and see Sayori's, and then call it good for the Rising Night for now. Chapter 2 demo. Not have a lot to it.
Are you guys done talking yet?
Yeah, what's up, Natsuki?
We're supposed to be talking about our plans for the festival today. Shouldn't you be with Sayori?
Oh, right, I almost forgot.
And you, don't tell me you forgot too.
I didn't.
Well, it sure looks like you did. Now come on, we don't have any time to waste.
Good luck, man. Or I'll sure need it. Natsuki practically drags me off towards the back of the room, right where the closet is. Why did I agree to help her?
So first things first. Do you know how to paint?
First thing is first? You don't really need an apostrophe there. Do I know? What's so hard about it?
If you don't, then I'm going to have to teach you everything. You don't look you don't look the kind of guy who bakes in his spare time.
You would be right. I've never had the need to bake any cupcakes. I do know how to cook, at the very least, so I doubt it'll be that hard. She chuckles to herself.
It's a step forward from what I had to deal with last time. But my plan isn't to make cupcakes. I want to make an assortment of Halloween-themed cookies this time.
Cookies sounds simple enough.
Then maybe I should leave you to come up with the recipe.
If you wouldn't mind using one from the internet, be my guest.
Hell no! Look, I got the recipe down already. My own recipe, not from online. I've never made them for the club before though, so it'll be more like a little experiment.
You don't try your own baking?
Of course I do. I just haven't had the ingredients around to make the new recipe. But I'm sure with your help we can make the experiment a success.
I see. So what's my role in all this?
Well, we still have a whole week to go before then. Stupid exams making everything so awkward. But you'll be in charge of getting the ingredients, unless you happen to already have them at your place.
I might, but list them so I know. After I pull out a scrap of paper to write on, Natsuki goes off listing the various ingredients that'll be needed. Flour, sugar, butter, mostly stuff I already have, but I'll get new anyway just to avoid the hassle of bringing them back to my place.
Oh, and do you have a piping bag, or do you need me to bring that over?
I don't... Wait, bring that over?
Yeah, we're doing this at your place.
Would it not be easier to do it at yours? She scoffs at me before averting her eyes.
Like my dad would allow a boy to come over. Your parents aren't strict too, are they?
Wouldn't know, never had the chance to talk with them.
Oh.
My guardian can be pretty strict if that answers your question.
It wouldn't be a problem going to your house, would it?
Apartment, and I guess not. The kitchen isn't all that spacious, but we can still get the job done.
As long as we're not crammed together, it's better than nothing. So you'll get the ingredients, I'll bring the tools, and we'll bake the cookies at your place. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm. I briefly look over to the clock on the wall, realizing we're barely a quarter of the way through the club meeting. I also spot Yuri and Monica chatting across the room, but oddly enough I don't see Sayori or Eli around. Wonder where they went. Turning back to Natsuki, I see that she's rummaging through the closet for something. There looks to be some colorful book. I don't believe I've seen it before. Hey Natsuki, we're done planning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what are we to do with the rest of the period?
Well, Monica said this was the only thing we were doing today until we were supposed to share.
Oh, okay. See you then. Right as I turn around to head my own separate way, I feel a tug on my blazer.
Hold it! Where do you think you're going?
There's nothing else we have to plan, so I'm going to read.
What? To go read the Portrait of Markov?
I have my own book that I borrowed from the library, that's all.
Nuh-uh. If you're going to work with me, then you're gonna have to be less boring. I doubt you've ever read a manga in your life.
You'd be right.
Phew, I knew it. Well, there's no better time to start than the present.
She flashes me the cover of a manga going by the title Parfait Girls, which displays 4 girls striking exceedingly feminine poses. On the bottom of the spine, I also see the number 1. I see.
You shouldn't judge a book by its cover, Hallie.
I wasn't. It's just quite far from what I was expecting.
That's because you only ever read those books Yuri's into. You need to broaden your horizons more. Here, we still have a good amount of time remaining before we're supposed to share. Come sit down and I'll prove to you that manga can be just as good as the kind of stuff Yuri reads.
Without saying so much as another word, she pulls me over to a nearby desk. She's not going to relent unless I read this, is she? I'm not really all that interested in what she has in store for me right now, but I also would rather avoid her pestering me in the future. I suppose reading on my own will have to wait until another day. I take a seat at the desk she forcefully dragged me to, and notice her pulling up a seat right by. A little confused by her gesture, I attempt to reach for the manga, only for her to abruptly yank it away.
I'll be holding it.
Then how am I supposed to read it?
We're going to be reading it. I'm done with decreasing the pages, so it's the only way I can keep watch on you.
Huh? But I...
No buts! Now come on, let's get started already.
She opens up to the first page, and I'm left puzzled by her odd behavior. No matter how hard I try to understand these damn members, I am always left even more confused than before. For the next half an hour or so we read in tandem, eventually reaching the halfway point of the manga. Just by the first chapter alone, I started to realize why Natsuki might be into this kind of thing. Keyword, Natsuki. This story was filled with eccentric characters and unrealistic plot points, most of which I found very difficult to relate to. It's like some fantasy world where their greatest tragedy is deciding what to bake for some ridiculously niche event. Despite that, I have a feeling that she found enjoyment out of this through her shared passion for baking. Or perhaps she even picked up baking in response to reading this manga. Who knows, really?
Oh, I love this part!
She says this as she flips to the next page, where it becomes abundantly clear why. I take notice of an image on the left side, much larger than the ones prior, portraying one of the characters taking a full cake to the face, which was unfortunately intended for someone else. That seems like such a waste of food. Why bother going through the trouble of baking a cake just to throw it at the next guy who compliments you? I get the attempt at comedic relief, but...
Are you even paying attention, Hallie?
Yes, I was just taking in the panel. There's a lot happening here. I would like to make sure I understand it all. I'm done now, so you may flip to the next page if you're ready.
Huh, nice save.
Instead of proceeding onward, however, she retreats the book towards herself and closes it over her thumb to keep where we left off.
But if you're really serious, then maybe you wouldn't mind me asking you a couple questions.
What?
How about we start with who your favorite character is?
Favorite character? I can barely remember anyone's names from that manga, aside from the protagonist herself. Even just going with her would be a lie. She's bland, and the supporting cast is what makes the plot interesting at all. And knowing Natsuki, she'd probably catch that and scold me for it. Needless to say, I'd rather avoid that hassle. I think I can remember who Natsuki said it was her favorite. It was... Oh, well I know, but I want to get it wrong as well as right, so hold on. Save there. It's Midori! Sure.
Midori? You mean Minori?
Yeah, sure.
Geez, she's your favorite character and you can't even remember her name?
That wasn't far off.
Far off enough!
It would seem I've chosen poorly.
Whatever, next question.
Ooh, it's a whole quiz? Oh no, it's just now. For the next minute or so, Natsuki continues badgering me with questions. That is, until... The gasp. We will evade the phone call by reloading this. It was Alice. Alice.
Alice? Oh. Of course you'd choose her. I mean, she's alright, but she reminds me too much of Monica.
Is that a bad thing?
No, but she can come off as such a Mary Sue sometimes. She's so smart, so pretty, so perfect, it just gets annoying after a while.
Do you hold some sort of spite towards Monica?
Of course not. Alice is just a complete flanderization of what people in this school think of her. I never meant to say I didn't like Monica.
I see. It might have not been her favorite character, but at least I didn't choose poorly.
Alright then, next question.
No. Reload. Reload. And get it right this time. Minori. Minori.
Minori? Your favorite character is Minori?
That's what I said, isn't it? She continues shooting me a doubtful glare. I'm not sure what that look is for. I simply chose who I believe to be the most interesting.
Huh. Fine, I'll believe you. I just didn't expect you to have such nice taste. I've always been a fan of the comic relief characters myself.
It would seem I've chosen correctly.
Alright then, next question.
But it's the same, and then this happens, but it might be slightly different afterwards, so hold on. What?
Is something wrong, Callie?
I'm fine. I do have to take this call, however, so excuse me for a second. Before she went another word, I've already made my way towards the door of the club room, swiftly heading out into the corridors. Oh, here we go. Mash on through it until he goes back inside. Shut up, yeah, back. Nobody likes you, guy. Nobody. Is everything alright?
Sure you look a little...
I'm fine. Blah, blah, blah. It's okay. Yep. Nope. Doesn't seem to be any different. Oh, hold on. Yes.
If I don't have your number, how the hell are we supposed to meet up next weekend?
Oh, right. Taking out my phone, Natsuki and I exchanged contact information.
And this is only for the festival, so you better not get the wrong... no, so you better not the wrong idea!
Uh-huh.
Come on!
With that cleared up, I make my way out of the room once more. Alright, that's what happens on the Natsuki path.